Hello, Facebook Live. Jamie and Marcus here.
Good morning, everybody.
It's a beautiful day. It's going to be nice and sunny and warm. It's gorgeous. It's going to be nice out today.
Yeah. We are on our way to New York City again for like the 5th time in 2 weeks. And we're going to talk about what we love about the restaurant, love about our business that we've created at Aroma Time. So we're back on our way to New York City for another event today. I'm speaking twice today on one on gluten-free, on how other restaurants can put a gluten-free menu in place. So I'm helping other restaurants do that today. And then I'm talking about psychology marketing to groups of restaurant owners as well. The New York International Restaurant Show is going on. So yeah, that's what I was there yesterday talking about email campaigns. Had a packed house yesterday for my speech. It was really fantastic. So good morning, everybody. If you're watching live, drop a comment, #live. If it's on the replay, #replay. By the way, today's Monday night. We just sent out an email. What did we send it out for, Jamie?
So tonight is lobster night. It is twin lobster tails, roasted potatoes, mixed medley of vegetables. And if you come in tonight and mention the email or Facebook Live, you will get a free brownie as well.
With the lobster tails.
With the lobster tails.
With lobster tails.
If you mention this email, the email or this Facebook Live, you will get a free brownie with your lobster tail purchase this evening. So Come on in for lobster tails. It's a great night for lobster.
A great night for lobster. Every Monday night. Been doing it for 17 years, Monday night lobster night. So something we don't talk about often is, before we talk about the best part of our job, is that our brownies should be renamed the Presidential Brownie.
Right.
Years ago, about 10 years ago or so, our brownies gluten-free, and we buy a Bob's Red Mill mix that we modify the mix severely and make these vegan brownies that are gluten-free. And we go through so much of it that the Bob's Red Mill representative asked us one time, goes, "Marcus, what are you doing with all this? Because you're ordering 25 cases at a time. What are you doing with it?" And so I explained to him. He goes, "Oh my gosh, that is a fantastic idea to make this vegan, this and that." He goes, "That's fantastic, because if you follow their recipe for brownies, you have to add eggs and milk and butter and things like that, and it's not vegan. It's not plant-based." So when we saw him 6 months later at another food show, an organic food show, he goes, "Marcus, would you mind if I gave the recipe to the White House?" The chef at the White House, him and I were talking, and I told him what you're doing, and he wanted to know if he could have the recipe. And I said, absolutely, he can have the recipe, and I'm just happy to share it. So our recipe for brownies went to the White House. I'm not sure how often they were made, but the White House chef was interested in our recipe when he heard what we were doing. So that's pretty cool. So they're really the Presidential Brownie.
Yes.
This was over a decade ago. I'm not sure. Yeah, this was over a decade ago. So whether you're political or not, we're not political, but it was served at the White House or inquired from the White House chef. So that's pretty cool. So those brownies, we still make those brownies the same exact way at Aroma Time, aka the Presidential Brownie. So those are free tonight when you order lobster tails.
So just mention it, and it will come out to you.
Some really great events again before we talk about the best part of our business. Some really great events coming up. We'll just recap super quick.
Busy couple of weeks.
This Friday is Rare Beer Friday. We're opening up Omegangs. Every bottle of Omegang you order, the 3 philosophers, you get a complimentary cheese plate, local cheese plate. We have some great local cheeses in stock. Cheeses that are not on our regular cheese dish, so it's different than our regular cheese dish. And so that's this Friday.
And we do something fun each time, right?
Yeah.
So not our typical cheese plate.
Not our typical cheese plate by any means. It's a different presentation, different cheese. The following, the 20th, is our Southern Italian wine dinner. I think we're going to feature the wines of Cantele, I think, for that dinner. I'm not 100% sure. We haven't quite planned the menu.
I thought we were going to do a rosé from Manduria.
Oh, that's right. That's right. We love that rosé.
So we have a couple of different options and ways that we can go, but
there's so many Southern Italian wines.
I think we'll definitely do the Cantele Chardonnay, which is amazing.
Amazing,
which you can get every day at Aroma Time. So
it's our house pour.
It's really awesome. Southern Italy.
Chardonnay.
Near Lecce, right?
Near Lecce, yes.
So the bottom of the heel. So it's 3 courses, 4 wines, $54. That probably will sell out. It's a great dinner. March is a great time to come out on a Friday night, enjoy some wine, some food. It's also ravioli day that day, so I think we'll probably do something with ravioli.
I guess I have to. It's National Ravioli Day.
Yes, and
you
actually,
told me that, and I forgot.
Yes, so
okay, raviolis it is with
raviolis. So that is March 20th. That is Friday, March 20th. Call, make reservations, let us know if you want to come to that. That will be an awesome wine dinner. These days we're not doing as many wine dinners as we used to do, so catch them when you can.
We were just so busy. We actually did a wine event at Rabibero Winery the other night, and thank you for everybody who showed up. We had over 20 people at that event. That was fantastic.
It was an awesome
It was
awesome
their
time.
first time offering a wine guest chef series at Rabibero Winery. So thank you.
And they've already asked when we're doing another
Right.
collaboration.
Yeah,
so we'll definitely do something else with them. So so this Friday, it is actually Friday the 13th. So we're doing Rare Beer Friday. The March 20th, we are doing the wine dinner, Southern Italian wine dinner. And then we'll probably have some other things coming up throughout. And then stay tuned for April, because April's a busy month for us.
Yep.
So we do, it's our birthday month, so we do some fun stuff in
Birthday
April.
month. We're going to do that again. Every day we'll go live on Facebook for our birthday month and drop some kind of massive deal like buy one, get one, or free mac and cheese tonight, lobster mac and cheese. We'll do some crazy stuff again.
Yep. So
everybody, thank you for tuning in. Jamie and I are going to talk about the best part, one of our most favorite parts about our business. I just want to say hi to everybody who's watching, because we have quite a number of people on today. So good morning. It's early and everybody's awake. So yep, we're on our way to New York City to the International Restaurant Show. I'm speaking 2 times today. I'm helping restaurant owners, restaurateurs implement a gluten-free menu. So I'm doing a gluten-free speech today, workshop. Myself and Marlisa Brown, who is a gluten-free expert in the field. So her and I are teaming up. And then I team up with Jeannie Hamburg.
She's a lawyer, right?
A lawyer. She's an attorney out of New York City, out of McLaughlin and Associates. And she specializes in trademark, copyright, all that kind of stuff. And she works with tons of restaurants. A lot of her clients are restaurants. And I'm going to do psychology marketing with her. That's this afternoon. That's going to be a fantastic hour-and-a-half workshop with tons of great information. Absolutely. If anybody's watching this that owns a business, just email us and I'll give you access to all of my video recordings. Every speech I do, I record and we catalog it, and I always send it out to the people who attend the speeches. But if you're a business owner, I'll be happy to give you access to all that stuff. It's on private links on my Vimeo channel.
And if you're at the food show today, stop by and see Marcus speak. So
yes.
I think you are at 11 and 2 o'clock. So I think
the best part yesterday, my speech, the lady sitting in the front, I'm going through, who I am, my credentials.
She goes, is that your restaurant?
And all of a sudden, the Aromatime logo pops up, and she goes, that's your restaurant? She goes, oh my gosh, I love your restaurant. So and she owns like a tea importing company.
Ah, okay.
And that's what I was talking to her afterwards. She goes, I love your restaurant.
Awesome.
So that's really cool.
Let's talk about what our favorite part, because that's a great lead-in.
That's a great lead-in.
Our favorite parts of
the restaurant
business.
Of our business, specifically our business. So we like to call ourselves Farm to Table. But really specifically,
I've renamed it lately.
We've renamed it to Relationship to Table. So we love all of our guests. We love all of our guests, and we know a lot of you, and it's fantastic. You've watched our kids grow up. So we feel the word relationship to table really has more meaning than farm to table, because we also apply those same relationships to the people that we buy products from.
So not only is it our guests, but it's also all the producers, distributors, wineries, breweries, distilleries. We try to build relationships. We try to visit as many as we possibly can. We could be out every day, all day long visiting.
And a lot of times what makes us buy products, like we switched Fig Vodkas this last year. We went from Figenza to, what's the company we're using with the apricot?
Black Infusion.
Right. So...
and we've met the owner.
Yep. And he's a great guy. We've never met the owner of Figenza. Figenza was a great product. The other product's made out of Oregon. We've met the owner, shaking hands with them.
A few times now we've met him.
A few times, right. So that for us is a really strong bond when we know the owners of the producers. But here's the thing, it goes well beyond our food, folks. So, of course, food, beer, wine, spirits, all that kind of stuff, it's great to know the owners. But for example, like the straws that we serve, the Radine straws, these straws are the only straws. I don't get paid by this guy at all. His name is Ulysses. He's a brand new startup company. He launched the company in September. I met him in August, had a fantastic conversation with him in Orlando, Florida, and we immediately connected on our mission of he wants to serve better straws. We want to serve better food and protect the environment and our health. And this is his mission. This is the only straw that we can find that is MOA and MCPD3 free. Those are two chemicals that are used in paper straws and the glues. Every time you stick a paper straw into your drink, I'm a fanatic on this now. I take these straws with us and I hand them out at other bars and restaurants. I just did this at a Hilton the other night. I hand them out because they pop those paper straws in and think they're saving the world. Those paper straws, when they start leaching, when they get soft, they start leaching, all goes into your drinks. And I tell people, no straw. I don't care for paper. And I handed this to the bartender the other night. And he goes, I'm giving this to my manager. This is fantastic.
People don't know that because that information isn't out there. But if you probably can't see it on here because it's probably backwards. But this is, these are certified, right?
Certified.
MOA free and MCPD3.
So here's the great thing about our soap, our hand soap company, Tea Tree Therapy, that we use in our bathrooms. We're like, oh my gosh, where do you get this? We personally know the owner. We personally know Susan from Tea Tree Therapy. When we call the company, we speak to the owner. When we call Redeem, we speak to Ulysses. I actually have Ulysses' cell phone number. I text him. We talk personally. So not only do we build relationships with all the producers, but we build relationships with other components of the restaurant as well.
Absolutely.
And that's, for us, that's very satisfying.
I think you're going to do a Facebook Live on this soon because there's some very interesting information.
I've done many Facebook Lives. I've had Ulysses on as a guest on a Facebook Live.
This, yeah.
And I told Ulysses, I said, Ulysses, I'm going to the food show. He couldn't go. He's in the Midwest at a food show. And I said, send me some samples and I'll hand them out because I feel very committed to what Ulysses is doing.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And he feels committed to what we're doing as far as our food. So we cross-promote each other. And, we built a great friendship from having two great products that we both believe in. He believes in what we do. We believe in what he does. And this is the way we work a lot of our...
I was just going to say, so, when we go to these restaurant shows, yeah, we're there to taste things and to see things, but we're also there to talk to companies and build relationships. And I found it interesting yesterday. We were with an infused water guy. Remember the
Yes.
lilac and grapefruit?
Pomegranate.
And he was explaining that, his mission... right? It's not his company, but he's a sales guy. And his mission is to be able to get these drinks in schools.
In the schools.
Because he was complaining, right, about how everything is loaded
All the
with
sugary
sugar.
drinks.
And so he's like, if I could just get it here, I could raise enough money, right, to get stuff into schools and to feed people. So
right.
I thought that was really cool. And that's what we want to build. We want to find people that have missions like we do because our mission is strong, our mission is important, and more people should find a strong mission, right?
Strong mission, yeah. So we like to support the companies that have these great causes, these missions. And, for us, when we walk up to a booth,
Yeah.
we all walked up to a booth yesterday of a product here in the Hudson Valley. And she starts saying that, I was like, okay, I want to come see the place. I want to actually come see it. Do you do tours?
Right.
She goes, we'll do tours. I said, that's what I want. I want to come see the place. I want to do a tour. I want to meet the people that are behind the business. I want to understand what's going on in this operation.
Spokolini, too, the pasta company.
Yes.
Yeah, they were like, come see us.
The owner was there. They're in Coxsackie,
Yep.
just south of Albany. That's one of our pasta companies that we use. All New York grains, organic, really amazing. He's like, Marcus, come by, please come by and see what we're doing. We have a great facility. We'll show you everything. So when you find companies where you can talk to the owners and they're transparent, that's a home run for us.
Yes.
And so we like to bring that back to our guests, back to you. And really, this is an amazing part of our business, knowing the people who make our products.
So
whether it's soap, straws, or the food that we're serving, that's a home run. And remember when this all started, Jamie? Back in Colorado? Ooh, something on the road. Flying.
Yes, I do remember how it all started.
So
we were helping a farmer.
We were helping farmers in Colorado get
More
their
so
products.
you at the time than me.
I had organized a bunch of chefs to sit at myself and a couple other chefs had
I told
organized.
this story the other night too.
Did you?
Yeah.
So myself and like the chef from Phantom Brewery, Kettle, and Chris from the Mason Jar, the French Mason, not the Mason Jar.
Not French Corner. French Bakery?
No, right up there on Colorado Avenue.
Yes.
La Petite Maison. La Petite
Yes.
Maison, the chef there, Chris, at the time. We had all gotten together and sat down with farmers and sat down with the chefs. And we all started working directly. And we said to all the farmers, hey, we got $5 million of purchasing power on this side of the table. Can you start growing stuff for us? And the farmers' eyes lit up. And it was amazing. And we started working in harmony. Like, the farmers are happy, the chefs are happy. Colorado Springs did not have a true farmers market that represented true local products. And we started working with a gentleman by the name of Jay Frost. Jay Frost, if you've ever read the book Fast Food Nation, Jay Frost, his brother was the one who hung himself on the farm because the farm was not making money. The farm was not viable. And this was in the late 90s, mid to late 90s, and he hung himself. I'm done, I can't do this. And this is in the book. They would call this in the book Fast Food Nation. And we started working with Jay, and every time I talk about this story, it really, it brings tears to my eyes every single time. Jay, when we were working with Jay for a year, 2 years, Jay came to me one day and goes, Marcus, you saved my farm. What you guys have done, what you chefs have done, have single-handedly saved my farm. Prior to this, I wanted my kids to go out, leave the farm, leave the farm, graduate high school, leave the farm, get a degree, and never come back to the farm. He goes, now, I want my kids to go get that same degree, but I want them to know that they can come back and make money on this farm, and this farm is viable. The tears are coming to my eyes. And when Jay Frost said that to me, I said, this is what the restaurant industry is about. This is what business is about. Not only about making great food, because I had worked at the Broadmoor 5-star, the Greenbrier 5-star, Pierre Kaufman, La Claire Michelin 3-star, one of the best 24 restaurants in the world at the time, the prior year. And I was always taught about, you make the best food, you put the best food on the table. And it was all neglected. Everything was neglected about what we were buying, where we were buying it from. It was just, there was no end relationship. And the day that I figured out that it's the relationship of who you buy from as well and who produces it.
Business, right?
Right. And then bringing that to the guest experience was the day I felt my career was like in the right direction.
Yes.
I was like, okay, now my career's in the right direction. This is amazing. This is awesome. I found my calling. And this was 98, 99, and of course 2003 we opened up Aroma Time.
Yes.
So that's been our mission.
So our mission is to build relationships and to help the small guys, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, to understand and just know and share all this.
Share it. And
So-
to educate.
Exactly.
And to educate, so.
Exactly. All right, folks. It's 8 o'clock. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it. Again, we're going to New York City today to the food show. I'm speaking a couple of times. If you watch this live, by the way, drop a comment, #live. It was on the replay, #replay. Free presidential brownies tonight. If you order the lobster tonight on Monday, free brownies. So that's in our email today. Just mention this Facebook Live and say, hey, lobsters and free brownie. Just mention that to Cody tonight. Our team members, our staff will be happy to take care of you tonight. We're open at 5 o'clock. Tomorrow night's Margarita Night. Some cool events coming up. Check out our website, aromatimebistro.com.
Excellent. I hope everybody has a wonderful day and enjoy.